back to Marvel Live. We are so excited to be coming to you live from San Diego Comic-Con, brought to you by Marvel's Future Fright from our friends from Netmarble. I'm Tamara Krinsky's Marvel's West Coast host, here with
Blake Harris, and we have another set of the Thrilling Adventure Hour crew. Please introduce yourselves, and we'll tell them what you do.
All right.
I'm Arta Marine.
My name is Ben Blacker.
My name is Ben Ecker.
So we have the two Bens who created the show. Arden, I guess you're mostly well-known people. What? Mad TV?
Why do I know you?
Or does that happen a lot?
It might be Chelsea lately or at midnight, maybe.
A lot of at midnight.
A lot of at midnight.
Right?
Fresh off the boat.
Is that what people come up to you and like?
It's Chelsea lately. It's Chelsea lately. But
Okay.
yeah. But now at midnight. Here it's at midnight.
And also the Thrilling Adventure Hour.
And now the Thrilling
Frequent guest star
of Thrilling Adventure
How
Hour.
many times have you done the show?
Oh, like
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
700?
2 maybe?
I think I did like 7. 7.
200. We'll go with that.
207.
But let me tell you guys
207.
this is Arden's first Comic-Con.
What?
Any kind of con? Yeah.
It's
she came on the floor right before coming up here. Tell them about
I'm
it.
going to be honest with you. I'm glad I have a place to be because you may never see me again. My synapses are firing off in a way. Just to see so many people in capes is so exciting.
It's pretty overwhelming. This is only my second Comic-Con.
Oh,
Last
really?
year. Yeah, last year was my first time here, and it's kind of an amazing experience to be up here in the booth because you can see the breadth and depth
You
of it.
guys can't. But
No.
we can.
Oh, they
Turn
can
those
actually.
cameras,
We
turn the
showed them a
cameras.
lot of. We got a camera that shows
The
them what's going on.
costumes are amazing. That we were just saying that, like, to actually love something so much that you dress up as it is amazing.
One point, I mean, people dress up as your characters on the show. We
Yes.
just talked about that with the guys recently. And then, what was it like for you? You were some vets of the con. You've been. how
Yeah,
many
we've been here
times?
4 or 5 years now.
So are you showing her the ropes, showing her where to go?
No, we
and-
just set her loose.
Oh.
We want to see what happens.
Yeah, we turned on the periscope.
We
I
did
don't know-
Periscope. We did Periscope.
I don't know if that's like really cruel or the best thing to do.
It's fun for us.
Okay.
It is like a wind-up tour that's like, I love your work.
She just kept telling people, I love your
I
work.
love your work. I love your work.
Just anybody.
Anybody. Anybody. I love your work. You know
So-
what? Lead with that. It could be Jennifer Lawrence. You don't know.
We had a basketball player with a mask on and like nobody knew who he was. He just runs
Right.
up. He's in the
We love
NBA.
his work, though.
Yeah.
I love his work.
Love his work.
I love his work.
Takes it to the hole.
Take it to the hall. Take a knee.
So take it to the hole into the knee. So what can you guys
High five.
expect from Thrilling? I know it's like we
Presently
were
and in the
talking,
future?
Earlier, it's kind of a bittersweet time for you guys
Yeah.
to an extent. Like
We wrapped up the monthly live show in Los Angeles, which it absolutely was bittersweet. We had a great last bunch of shows. It was really fun. Brought out old friends, brought in some people we'd been trying to get in for the first time. So those are all going out as podcasts now on the Nerdist Network and iTunes. We have a couple of live shows coming up, which are sort of thrilling adjacent. One is a show that Ben and I wrote that has only been performed once. It's a one full hour-long show that'll be at LA Podfest, starring Paul F. Tompkins and Mark Evan Jackson and the Work Juice Players. And then we're doing some shows in New York, which are adaptations of the Thrilling Adventure comic books that we're doing for Image right now, Sparks Nevada and Beyond Belief.
And how is that process to go from stage show, podcast, comic book, back to podcast?
Why are you down for we say comic
Yeah,
book.
comic
Comic
book.
book.
It's
You
work,
know,
it's work, it's
I
work,
was kind of
fine.
just, I was just riding the wave.
The
Yeah,
wave.
Just riding the
that's
wave
right.
of it all,
We're all
because
on
it
the
just keeps going.
It's a lot of fun. It's, we always, when we designed these shows or these properties, they were always meant to be able to play in any medium. And now that we're getting the opportunity to do that, it's a blast.
I just think coming in sort of like later to the process, just seeing the fans come up with these gorgeous books and the posters and like, you can see it's this immersive thing where they all feel part of the world, and I think I've never seen people more excited.
Creatively, I'm curious too, do you find that in different mediums that humor expresses itself in different ways, or that there are different jokes that lend themselves to one versus another?
Kind of. You get to, they're similar animals.
Yeah.
And the jokes we like come from characters, so it's just the different way to express the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
We find that working with artists is similar to working with the actors, because they're the ones who have to embody in their skill or talent the blueprint we give them. So it's similar and exciting.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Thank you.
I love your work. I love your work.
I love your work.
How did you get involved with them?
Where did you come from?
I don't know.
Me? I started the thing.
You know, how did you get involved?
I'm
You
glad
know
you're
what?
over there.
I know. I got an email. I was so thrilled. And quite honestly, it was one of those things, you know, and it's not an attractive thing to say, but whenever I would see people on it, I'd be jealous and want to be a part of it.
Like, I know it's attractive. It's telling me you like
But
my work.
but it's not classy.
love your work.
It's not classy. I love your work. I
We
just
love your work.
But I love your work. But I would see it, and I felt like sort of because you know, like a live radio player was dressing up with Paul Tompkins and Padgett and like all these great people and you know Busy Phillips and it's such a fun thing to get to do in all these different voices, and so I was delighted, and I really wanted to do a good job the first time because I wanted to go back.
And you did. I mean, like, we had been circling Arden for a while. We have a lot of friends in common. I think maybe it was Dana Gould or someone like
Jenna.
that.
I was the
okay.
chum in the comedy water, and you guys were the sharks.
So you basically, somebody comes around and then they're like, oh, this person would be great, and it just kind
Sometimes
of
it's suggestions. Sometimes it's like we had seen Arden on shows, and she's always made us laugh, live shows and
Right.
on TV, and like we just find people we like and try to work with them.
Right.
But
Which is the same in comics.
a thing about Arden is very few have out of the gate like gotten the show, nailed it, and like need to come back as soon as possible. Like a lot of times, and people are great on the show, but a lot of times they'll do the show, they'll go, now I get it,
Oh.
let's do this. And she just out of the gate was tremendous.
So
Thanks, Ben.
were you into it before?
Love your
I'm
work.
sure you are now.
Well-
You have to even say, you have to say you are, but I'm sure you are.
You
Well,
don't
I
have-
was talking it. I was jealous, you know, because I also lived in New York for a while, so I
Right.
wasn't here. And then when I came back, it was like so nice to get to land and like have this be like a thing to be a part of. Yes, I was talking. I would be jealous, and I wanted.
How
to...
was New York? Can we talk about that for a while?
New York
How
was
long
so
do we
good,
have?
but you know they're doing shows at the Bell House, which is where I did a show, which is like at the New York Comedy Festival in October.
In October, no, at the New York Comic Con, we'll be there, and we're doing shows the
The best-
October 9th and 10th.
It's the best
We'll be around.
venue. It's the best venue.
It's a lot of fun.
And so New York Comic Con. Any other cons you have upcoming, or is it mostly?
No, I think that's the next
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I think some of our Work Juice players, I know Hal Lublin and Mark Gagliardi will be at Dragon Con. But yeah, go to our website, thrillingadventurehour.com, and everything we're doing is there.
And are is Nerdist keeping up all of the podcasts? They're not going to like yank them, are they?
No, the plan is to keep them up, and the plan is to keep them on Nerdist for sure. Yeah.
It's you guys are also known for TV writing and whatnot.
We're
Anything
well known
you can
for it.
talk about.
Oh, we'd love to talk about it. We work on the DreamWorks and Netflix show Puss in Boots, and we welcome any questions.
It's about a talking kitty cat with a sword
He has a hat.
and boots.
I love boots.
Have you seen any Puss in Boots cosplayers while you're here?
No, but I bet there is some.
I bet there's somebody here.
Oh, that would be great. I would love to see that.
I like
Yeah, it's
this
probably a
sexy
Brody
song.
culture, right?
And we are exploring television options in many ways with people that we have worked with on Thrilling Adventure Hour, people that we know in the community of Thrilling Adventure Hour. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to talk about
And
something.
They're the best writers. Can I just say, every time I got a script too, like the amount of material they churn out once a month. I mean, it's a massive amount. I was blown away. It was like literally you write this every month and you have other jobs.
Not
It's
anymore.
crazy.
Not anymore.
I
That
have
was
one
a-
question along those lines, because I mean, you work with incredibly funny people. Many of whom are amazing improvisers. You guys usually only have one rehearsal, I'm told. So does everybody just jump in and do the script as is? Is there improvisation? What
The
happens?
improvisation tends to come from flubs. Like if someone misses a word or misspeaks or whatever, that's the chum in the water.
But it's such a stylized thing that, like,
Yeah.
you sort of want to honor what it is. But yeah, it's if something goes awry, people call it.
It's either putting it back on the rails with
Yeah.
make-em-ups, or taking it a little further off the rails, doing a round robin, and then getting back to
And
it.
I think a
Yeah.
lot of viewers and listeners mistake improvisation for acting, because what these great actors are doing, comic or otherwise, is reacting and acting the parts. And it seems very off the cuff and natural. And that's what makes them great.
So really quick, Arden, what do you have upcoming as well? That you're
I'm going to be on the Mr. Show reunion called With Bob and David
What?
on Netflix.
That's
I know, it's the
Oh,
best
they-
answer I've ever had.
That's amazing.
Thanks.
They cut your.
All right, I gotta do. Ben, you haven't done your obscure '80s TV show reference yet. Every time we do an interview, you always have some obscure.
What have I
reference. Mr. Belvedere. I guess that's '90s. I'm
No,
blanking
Mr.
on
Belvedere's
others. You haven't done a reference yet. Just
Well,
All right,
What
head of the
would-
class.
done. All right.
Pretty obscure.
We
Pretty
knocked
obscure.
out everything. Well, thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you,
Really
guys.
appreciate it.
Always
Nice
a
to
pleasure.
meet you.
Thank
We
you
love
guys.
your work.
I love
We
your
love
work.
your work.
I love your work.
Thank you guys so much
America.
for coming. Stay tuned to Marvel Live, brought to you by Marvel's Future Fright from Net Marvel. We will be bringing you more of Comic-Con.